we're here with Shawn D'aurelio with Synaptic Cycles in the heart of Dana Point. So excited to introduce you guys to him and his business. So welcome, Shawn. We're so glad to have you. So tell us about how Synaptic Cycles was born.
So I purchased the business in 2018 from a guy who started a concierge, kind of high-end road bike delivery-only business. He operated out of his garage. And then I did the same. 2018 was a good year. We delivered the road bikes to business travelers, vacationers, connected with corporate event promoters. And, it was kind of a concierge service that we deliver, and we still do today, all the way down to San Diego, up to as far north as Malibu.
Wow.
So that's kind of how I got into that side of the business. And then the pandemic hit in 2020, and it was just refunds. 3, 4, 5 days, the corporate events canceled. And all the guys that rent the road bikes, they book months and months and months in advance because they can't miss their training. They got this race coming up.
Right.
So that was major. I sat there, I was bored, I was staring at all these bikes hanging in my garage, and twiddling my thumbs, buying little puzzle books, and finally I was like, okay, I'm gonna add 4 e-bikes to the rental fleet. And I added 4 electric bikes. I ran a Google ad, I added a tab to the website, and the phone just started blowing up for hourly rentals. And my idea was, because I was operating from the house, was just going to be delivery only. But I just figured, oh, pandemic, screw it. People just started coming to the house, and I think in a month's time, I had like 25 e-bikes. I was renting 2 neighbors' garages across the street. Renting them out, selling them, and then eventually, naturally, the city kicked me out of my garage and pulled the trigger here. And then this has just been just a lot of opportunity, and it's kind of come from having the retail space.
Awesome. So tell us what you offer. You offer rentals and sales?
We do a lot of rentals to business travelers, vacationers, people that are visiting here. We still offer the delivery. So if you're having a party at your house with 15 friends and you want 15 bikes there just for the convenience of it, we can do that. We have Blix bikes, Venton bikes, Electric Bike Company bikes, and Coastal Cruisers are the brands that we carry to sell.
Okay.
And then we're also a full service shop, so we service the bikes too.
Do the e-bikes break down much? I don't even know.
No, not a ton. The brakes require quite a bit of, attention.
Okay.
Replacing brake pads. People get flats. It's not as easy to replace the flat tire on an electric bike as it was your traditional bike.
Well, and here in Dana Point on the coast, we have a lot of hills, so that probably puts the wear and tear on the brakes, right?
Of course, the heavy bikes, the hills.
Yeah. So tell us about kind of your love of bikes. Obviously you do, since you have a business about it. What's your background with bicycles or bikes?
I moved out here to race bikes in 2010. It was road bikes, and it's just kind of this bike racer that had this dream. I'm going to move to Southern California, I'm going to race bikes, and it was a struggle because it's expensive here. I started a part-time job working at Bike Religion in Dana Point, which closed in 2018, which spurred me to kind of connect and get Synaptic Cycles from the founder. But yeah, it's just kind of evolved. I did some coaching and stuff like that as well.
And now you bring bicycle joy to people all the time.
Yeah, and for today, one of our main focuses is just like educating people on the e-bike, especially safety. The kids, the rules of the road, that's a big issue out there. So we're working closely with some homeowners associations and trying to set up different events just to help everybody out that way.
I love that. Yeah, I'll see kids tearing as fast as a motorcycle sometimes on those e-bikes. Scary. But yeah, glad we've got you to help educate them.
Yeah.
And before we wrap up, tell us what you love about living in Dana Point.
Oh my gosh.
It's your home.
It's great, yeah. It's just everything's so tight and close. We got great beaches. We got Baby Beach, which I used to take my little son to. Now we're cruising in the golf cart down to Doheny Beach is right there. The way it's evolving is just exciting, We have more retail shops and more restaurants coming, more tourism coming, so it's a really fun place.
Yeah, I can't beat the weather here.
Right.
So nice. Well, thanks so much for sharing about your business, and you guys should come check them out. What's your website?
It's SynapticCycles.com.
Okay, and you have an Instagram too, same name,
Instagram,
right?
Synaptic Cycles.
So check them out online, come check them out in person, rent a bike, try it out, and have some fun at Dana Point. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks.